Here are 16 extravagant and expensive weddings of some Nigerian celebrities. And no, Davido is not number 1. Number 16, Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Ovire. #Meet the Leonards. Famous and super talented Nollywood couple Fredrick Leonard and Peggy Ovire tied the traditional knot in Luxury on the 19th of November 2022. Before then, the lovers had already flooded social media platforms 2 days before the wedding with their pre-wedding photo shoots, which captured these celebrities dressed in black and looking all lovey-dovey. On the D-Day of the traditional wedding, the event took place in Warri, Delta State, and the couple could be spotted dressed up in their traditional attires, giving all kinds of expensive, before making a grand entrance into the dance hall. The beautiful bride and actress then made another change of clothes into a beautiful pink dress that literally dazzled in the room. Adorned with beads, the actress, who was beyond overjoyed, then danced with her father until it was finally time for the lover boy, Leonard, to present her with the most heartfelt vow in front of her friends and family, bending the knee as he gazed sincerely into Mrs. Leonard's eyes. After all the interjections, punctuating each of his poem-like words and giggles from the invitees, Peggy returned the gesture and showered her husband with a heartfelt essay of the testimony of their love. With all whoops and cheers from friends and families in attendance, like the stalker, Judy Austin, and many more, the two hugged tearfully and kissed in the moment. After the November wedding, the couple made an estimated spending of about $30,000 on the wedding. It was also rumored that the couple had a secret white wedding, which was done low-key with a close circle of friends and family. However, it was also revealed that the rumor was false, as it was just a few video clips, which was lifted from Peggy's traditional wedding dress reveal. Number 15, Ekene Umenwa and Ifeanyi Alex. #E&A 2023. Tagged as luxury at its peak, the white wedding ceremony of Ekene Umenwa and Ifeanyi Alex, held on the 4th of November 2023 in Benin City, is still being talked about today. What was also more talked about was her expensive, jaw-dropping, dreamy wedding gown, which was actually hand-beaded to perfection and obviously cost thousands in dollars. Before then, she had released her engagement pictures and videos on her page, allowing fans and followers to have the opportunity to share congratulatory messages to her as the countdown of the wedding began. Later on, her pre-wedding pictures, which featured the actress in another white gown, not her wedding gown although, was an alluring and glittery finery, as her fiancé Alex, who was in a designer tuxedo, complimented her well in the picture. However, it was later disclosed by Ekene that she had secretly gotten married traditionally on the 16th of April 2023 to the tall, dark and handsome man in the east. But due to insecurity and other personal reasons, she had decided to keep it low-key. Back at the glamorous wedding, the actress had her chief bridesmaid as Chineye Nebe, along with other stars who were at the ceremony, which included Ifeanyi, Flashboy, Destiny Etiko, and even James Brown, as well as numerous others. The reception was at Crown Heights Pavilion, also in Benin City, and the eventful reception entailed her incredible decorated hall, her wedding cake, which was a ginormous 2-tier and an expensive gravity cake, and following her controversial reaction to the gospel singer Moses Bliss, who happened to be one of the actress's favorite music artists and had decided to grace her ceremony, a surprise gift courtesy of her husband. Another unforgettable part of the wedding was the tireless showering of money on the couple by actors like Flashboy and Destiny Etiko, as well as some others, which rose a lot of eyebrows due to the quantity and the manner of the spraying. Finally, at the end, the husband and wife changed into other outfits and were ushered back in, received the music and cheers. The wedding later came to an end, as the memorable event would last forever in their hearts. It was later revealed that the couple decided to head to Miami, USA for their honeymoon and soon after relocated permanently there. The estimated worth of the wedding ceremony is somewhere around $75,000.
Angels in heaven, they are smiling. Ototo evergreen, most beautiful. Kamponye kagemma, wata wosomma, leleke nuku, lelekoni shape. To do fine. Who they born you? Oh, your mama, I just say born you. Don't need the born that day.
Number 14, Kunle, Remi and Tiwi. #KTTV24. Hitting the jackpot and marrying his US-based best friend and girlfriend is Nollywood actor and celebrity Kunle Remi, known for his Netflix original movie Anikulapo. The actor jumped the broom in grand style with his better half, Tiwi. Having their traditional wedding on the 19th of January 2024 in Ibadan, Oyo State, the star-studded wedding welcomed the bride's maternal uncle, Femi Otedola, Bimbo Ademoye, Aka Nnani, Stan Nze, among others. The white wedding took place in another location as they had already had their pre-wedding celebration, which was a denim-themed cocktail party, as other foreign guests and friends came through from outside the country in the UK. Dressed in a simple classic ball gown and an expensive designer retro vintage flat shoe, Bola Tiwi walked down the aisle to her now husband Kunle Remi, who wore a berry-colored suit and could be seen all over the place with smiles, laughter, and being corny in every way. The best friends then rounded up the celebration, cutting their cake as the supposed MC for the event, who happened to be Bimbo Ademoye, lit up the ceremony with rib-cracking jokes and games, while vibing out with the bride and groom. Once again, and in another Nigerian wedding, the couple changed into more fashionable clothes, while more invitees like Lai Wasabi, Brother Shaggy, Shafi Bello made their own entertainment through laughs and small games for the guests. The lavish wedding had close to 1,000 guests as they danced away at the dreamy event with a fog machine that encouraged the slow dance to spice things up. At the end of the event, the wedding was believed to have a net worth of about $150,000. Number 13, Sharon Ooja and Nwoke. Hashtag Love Unites US 24. Only a few days after the luxurious and internationally recognized wedding ceremony, Davido, Nigerian actress and social media influencer Sharon Ooja spun the net and got married on the 27th of June 2024 to a mysterious man now announced to be Nwoke, a prominent figure at the Avotronics Powertrain Incorporated. After announcing their engagement in March 2024, the beautiful bride took her time to narrate how they had decided to get married just 2 months after meeting, and within 5 months, they had decided to tie the knot in grand style. Fully convinced that she had found her husband, the bride rocked a majestic Idoma dress, which did justice to the beautiful figure of the wife-to-be of the groom, who appeared in an Idoma outfit as well to complement the bride. During the ceremony, Sharon could be seen changing into a white stone gown next to her husband as well. With incredible performances from a dance group and a live band, the couple danced away as cheers from the background could be heard. Receiving prayers from both families, the couple were good to go as they had received the legal and traditional rights and were formally recognized as husband and wife, revealing that they had had their civil marriage done secretly a while ago. For the final look was the Igbo attire for Mr. and Mrs. Nwoke, who both dazzled in their moment. The estimated cost price of this beautiful wedding is believed to have cost about $200,000. Number 12, Williams Uchemba and Brunella Oscar. Hashtag Williams got the Oscar. Nollywood actor Williams Uchemba actually called Brunella an Oscar because she was in fact every award, treasure, and a beautiful trophy on that fateful day. The bride and groom got hitched on the 15th of November 2020 for their traditional marriage, which kicked off at the bride's house in Anambra State. The actor, who went all the way to get his wife-to-be, viewed Brunella, the bride, wearing a beautiful orange headpiece and a golden sequin dress, while the actor himself wore a simple but royalistic white agbada-styled outfit with coral beads to match. At the event was mouth-watering food, music, and lavishing of money on the bride as they danced. Other stars in attendance at the luxury wedding include AY the comedian, Falz, Pretty Mike, as the first part eventually came to an end. The white wedding took place on the 17th of November 2020 in Lagos State, where friends, family, and well-wishers gathered to celebrate with them. Dazzling in a mermaid-styled white gown, Williams wore a white groom tuxedo, styled perfectly and matching the bride, however, not outshining her. The hall was also an exquisite part of the event, which captured every corner of the incredible and memorable lifetime happening. The wedding was believed to have cost only a large sum of $250,000. Number 11, Banky W and Adesua. #bad 2017. One talked about wedding held in the later parts of 2017 up till date is the iconic romantic wedding of the Nigerian singer and Nigerian actors Banky W and Adesua Etomi. The couple got engaged and stepped out of the boyfriend and girlfriend zone and became the other's fiancé in February 2017. The actor made a post on his social media account confirming that he had just asked Adesua, Susu as he often calls her, to be his wife and that she had just said yes. He further explained that they had met officially 2 years before and since then he had known he would marry her and spend the rest of his life with her. On the 19th of November 2017, Bad 2017 happened big time. The traditional wedding featured the Ishan bride stepping out in the traditional Edo attire in an onion pink sweethearted studded gown magnified by beads on her hands, her neck and her head, while Banky was seen in a royal blue luxury agbada and a cap along with his groomsmen. The celebration galore included many celebrities like Bovi, Basket Mouth, Shola Shobowale and even Kemi Adetiba, with so much to eat and eye candies like a donut wall and an all-you-can-eat show glass full of goodies and pastries were well displayed and accessible without limit for all who desired. Then, the Wellingtons headed to a destination white wedding in Cape Town, South Africa, and said their I-dos surrounded by friends and families at the outdoor location, which happened to cover close to 100 of invitees. The couple had about 100 of Nigerian stars in attendance aside family and other attendees. It was believed that the 3-day wedding cost about $300,000. Number 10, Veekee James and Femi Atere. #LoveUnbeaten24. Remember the customized 44 million naira wedding gown, worn for just a few hours of the wedding ceremony, which went viral? Well, here is the overall luxury fashion designer and social media celebrity Veekee James and her husband Femi Atere, who had a 4-day extravagant wedding. From wowing the internet with an exquisite and expensive wedding shoot, Veekee James became a controversial figure after she had a lavish wedding for 4 days following her introduction ceremony, where she spent about 450,000 naira for her Simkai Bridget metal shell clutch, which was worn during the ceremony, as well as a Versace women's white shoe costing close to 1.5 million naira. Her bridal shower was also one where she spent a lot for herself and the girls, and then to her civil marriage where she wore a designer 2-piece and made all legal procedures official, and then headed to the reception reserved for her guests before changing again into a blue 2-piece. The traditional wedding then had Veekee changing into 4 jaw-dropping dresses which were made and sewn by her, with all fabrics imported from manufacturers and exporters all over the world. And then for her white wedding, which was on the 10th of February 2024, according to the news going around, Veekee, after spending a fortune on the fabrics for her white wedding gown, gotten in Istanbul, she wore a Valentino Garavani shoe worth 2.5 million naira as well. The celebrity designed suit by May Atafor for Mr. Atere, the groom, was also noticed. When asked about the price of the suit, he replied that he would prefer not to tell, which made a lot of people question the exact worth of the suit. For the white wedding, as mentioned, the fashion designer changed into a 44 million naira wedding gown and for a couple of hours dazzled and entertained onlookers before going for her next look, which was later the reception, where she wore a vintage white gown. And then, making sure to go all out, Mrs. Atere finished the look with a red dress for the after party so she could showcase her dance moves. A few of the designer shoes she wore included a Mac & Mac triple heart high heel, which was about 1.5 million naira, and another luxury shoe, an Amina Abdul Jalil bow pump of about 800,000 naira, and then another shoe of 1.4 million naira, and so many others. Blowing up with the controversial news, the wedding is said to have cost a whopping $350,000.
Let's go. 1, 2,
Number 9, Moses Bliss and Wiseborn. #Forever Bliss. Nigerian popular gospel artist Moses Uyo Enang, aka Moses Bliss, is another celebrity whose spontaneous wedding shook the internet. While his fans and followers were not expecting the singer to be in a relationship, let alone be in a serious one, Moses Bliss revealed his wife to be a UK-based Ghanaian named Marie Wiseborn. The couple made the legal plans first and signed official papers on Thursday, 29 February 2024 in Accra, Ghana. While viewers were still drooling over the lovebirds, the couple decided to have their traditional wedding also in Ghana, where the Ghanaian bride flaunted and danced in her full Ghanaian regalia. Deciding to make the ceremony a fusion of different cultures, the gospel minister dressed up as well in the traditional Ghanaian cultural wear and made his way to formally request for the hand of his bride in lawful marriage. The bride's family then changed from the kente cloth in quotes and wore a dress in ashoke material. The groom was also seen rocking the traditional Akwa Ibom clothing. The white wedding went even bigger and was trending for the viral gigantic cake which the couple had hung from the ceiling, giving it a lulling look. Over 7 tiers of cake layers, the wedding cake was cut following the countdown from 10 to 1, which will be done at the number of children the couple wanted. Also, the wedding hall was well decorated with a palatial atmosphere, keeping some guests like Josh Too Funny, Ebuka Songs, Enioluwa, and others on their toes, just having a good time. The married couple could be dancing away, and basically just having fun, alongside friends and family. It was reported allegedly that the gospel minister spent over $400,000 for the wedding following travels, visits, and other luxurious events. If you are still watching, go ahead and like this video, and if you are already amazed, wait till you see number 1.
Everyone from all over the world. It looks like every continent is represented here. The love is massive. Flight tickets are not funny and people are dying to come. I was close to tears just seeing the turnout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mercy Chinwo and Blessed Uzochukwu. #Mercy is blessed. Another gospel singer whose marriage shocked both fans and otherwise is the luxurious and beautiful wedding of Nigerian music star Mercy Chinwo and the now celebrity pastor Blessed Uzochukwu. Mercy Chinwo tied the knot with the love of her life as the Rivers and Delta bride who successfully merged both cultures together was flaunted beautifully in a pre-wedding photo which got the internet buzzing. The gospel singer's wedding was not so expected since only a few friends and families could have known her to be in a relationship with the lead pastor of the Waterbrook Church in Lekki, Lagos State. She was also seen dressed in a lovely and exquisite traditional Rivers wear for the process, as well as the groom in his Delta wear, along with stars in attendance like Banky W, Adesua Etomi, Chigol, and the rest. On August 13th of 2022, the couple made their wedding vows before the altar and dressed in a beautiful white dress. The gospel minister rocked a floral laced white dazzling gown, while the groom made his appearance in a light brown and mahogany colored suit, walking to the altar down the aisle alongside her younger brother Joseph Chinwo. The emotional bride could be seen sniffing and wiping away tears. After sharing a cringe-worthy kiss in public for the first time, the guests applauded the man and wife as they were joined together. Other gospel stars like Judy K, JUC, Joe Praise, Moses Bliss, and others ministered at the artist's wedding ceremony, erupting in cheers and dances. Following the wedding, it went round after the artist received a brand new SUV from her husband for her birthday. The wedding ceremony is believed to have been an estimate about $450,000. Rita Dominic and Fidelis Anosike. #RealDeal22. The veteran Nollywood actress who got married in 2022 in grand style to the multi-millionaire who is the founder of Filio Media Group, which now runs Daily Times, is none other than the iconic actress Rita Dominic, who wedded the CEO himself, Fidelis Anosike. After their engagement on the 19th of April 2022, the lovers tied the knot traditionally in Imo State, as many clips of preparation for the actress for the D-Day could be seen hugging it out with her friends like Chioma and others. Prior to the traditional events, more stars like Chidi Mokeme, Iniedo, Uchemba were also seen celebrating alongside their colleague and friend. The Nollywood actress got hitched in grand style all the way in England on the 26th of November 2022 at the Selby Abbey in North Yorkshire, which is believed to be over 900 years old, prompting a kind of casual and archaic touch to the wedding. Her guests included Toke Makinwa. Rita Dominic could be seen in her wedding dress, which was a simple V-neck flowing down and overlapping pinned to the ground. The happy bride smiled widely next to her husband, who stood tall in a blue suit and a brown trench coat over his shoulders to cover up in the cool wedding. Locking hands, the couple were seen walking out the hall as onlookers smiled and clapped away. The entire wedding, which was not too loud but lavishly exclusive, is believed to have been an estimate of about $550,000.
All them go come your way. Don't let them go away. For me.
Tiwa Savage and Tunji Balogun. Another Dubai wedding exclusive and exquisite to celebrities is the mind-blowing beautiful wedding of the super influential Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage and her then husband Tunji Balogun, aka Bliss. The celebrity husband and wife had their traditional wedding a year before the wedding proper in November 2013, where the actress appeared in the Yoruba attire in 2 beautiful colors while she was greeted by her loved ones. Her husband Tunji also wore colors matching his bride, which was another display of affection. While the hall was filled with music and dance, the best man to the groom, Banky W, performed, and finally, the magnificent cake was cut while the couple sealed the deal with a kiss. On the 26th of April 2014, they headed to the Armani Hotel, Burj Khalifa in Dubai, where the ceremony allowed celebrities in friends and colleagues such as Don Jazzy, of course, Toke Makinwa, Banky W, Shay Shay, and lots more. The bride, who had been anticipating her wedding day, was dressed in a sweetheart ball gown after she had lost significant weight to rock the gown. After the outdoor wedding, the wedding reception was at the famous hotel. The wedding was believed to cost about $600,000 at the moment.
Let's go.
Two-Face and Annie Idibia. Legendary wedding ceremony of the legendary head over heels Nigerian celebrity couple is with the Idibias, who got wedded romantically and legally in the magnificent Hilton Hotel in Dubai on the 2nd of May 2012. The groom, Two-Face Idibia, who pulled in with a massive crowd for the traditional wedding, at first was in Akwa Ibom in March, where he rocked the internet with his guests like Kate Henshaw, Iniedo, Timaya, Iyanya, and other notable guests who made their way and arrived in the cultural glam. Dressed in other than jeans and a shirt, the groom Two-Face was seen wearing a long sleeve white shirt and a brown wrapper with accessories like a local bead for his neck, his hands, and a cap, which finished the ideal look. At the Macaulay's hometown in Eket, Akwa Ibom, where it all went down, the wedding became one of the biggest ceremonies in the previous decade, as the bride, dressed beautifully, was seen with her father and then her husband, and according to tradition, they were pronounced husband and wife. 1 month after, in Dubai, at the Jumeirah Beach Resort, the bride and the party were lodged for the 2-day ceremony, while at the famous 7-star Burj Al Arab, the groom and his men were placed. The classy wedding featured only 250 guests by invite, with the comedian Basket Mouth as the MC for the event. The entire wedding was expected to cost about $610,000. Kemi Adesua and Oscar Himan Aka, #Undeniably Yours 2022. Nollywood legendary filmmaker, director, and music video director Kemi Adesua, popular for her hit movies like The King of Boys and The Wedding Party, had her own wedding party after getting engaged in January 2022 to Ghanaian lover Oscar Himan Aka, and finally married on the 23rd of April 2022. Their pre-wedding photos left the entire internet feeling the love and chemistry between the two. The cute pictures show the couple in customized bathrobes and then all dressed up, ready to go. The civil wedding ceremony and the traditional wedding was held sometime in early April 2022. However, the traditional wedding featured stars like Shola Sobowale, Ebuka Obi Uchendu, Banky W, and Adesua Etomi, and numerous more, as they flamboyantly celebrated the Nigerian and Ghanaian culture. The wedding was gorgeous, as expected from the director, who seemed like everything was going according to plan. The bride and groom then flaunted their looks in both kente and urobo dressing, mixed with some coral beads, and revealed that there was still one more wedding yet to be done, which left her fans and followers in anticipation. With an alleged estimate of $650,000, the beautiful wedding was one of the wealthiest ceremonies recorded in Nigeria. Fatima Dangote and Jamil Abubakar. The 8th-part grand wedding ceremony of the billionaire family of Fatima Dangote, daughter of the wealthiest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote, and the son of the former Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Abubakar, Jamil Abubakar. The lovely wedding started in Kaduna, where the bride's mother had started off with a mother's dinner, and next they headed to Kano, where they showcased their beautiful culture with the then president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, who acted as the bride's guardian, according to tradition, before leading the wedding fanfare. The next part was the reception reception in Lagos, where the bride could be seen glittering in her dress and accessories and a jewelry presented and gifted to her by her father. The dinner reception of the overall event took place in Abuja as close friends and families showcased their gifts to the couple. Many dignitaries and personalities present at the event included Bill Gates, the current president, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, and more. The wedding was believed to have cost nothing less than $850,000. Davido and Chioma, #Chivido. And number 2 is the viral trending wedding event, as well as the most talked about celebrity marriage of the international superstar Davido and Chioma Rowland. Now Chioma Adeleke, which went down on the 25th of June 2024 and was very much expected to be at the Harbour Point in Victoria Island area of Lagos State. The event, which was very much anticipated by the public, was nothing short of lavish and expensive, with big names who were in attendance like the Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, the ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo, and speculatively the richest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote, as well as the president's son, Seyi Tinubu, as well as other respected businessmen and politicians. The couple met some time back in 2018, and of course, their friendship bloomed into a romantic relationship until the two got engaged in 2019. After facing many ups and downs in their relationship, including the loss of their child, they happily welcomed a set of twins in 2023 as they decided to seal the deal by putting a ring on it. Dominating the couple's love story is the wedding ceremony, which drew in all kinds of dignitaries, politicians, and celebrities far and wide. Chivido were gifted 2 brand new cars from the international company GAC as a wedding gift. It was also reported that the IVs given to the few of the guests contained a 1.6 million naira Samsung Z Fold as a souvenir for attending the wedding, which was only for 500 copies of these invitees. The amount of money spent on this wedding is believed to be a minimum of $1 million. Yusuf Buhari and Zara Bayero, #the beginning of YZ. The son of the former president of Nigeria, Yusuf Buhari, and the daughter of billionaire politician, as well as the niece of the Emir of Kano, Zara Bayero, spared no expense and did not hold back in their pursuit of getting their dream wedding. The Nigerian wedding was held in Bichi, a northern state of Kano, on the 21st of August 2022, and was reported that more than 10 private jets filled the runway of the airport in Kano, as many dignitaries flew in across the country for the wedding. Before the wedding, the bride and groom had treated their friends and family to a pre-wedding festival, which was a special polo tournament, and then had a Frozen-themed bridal shower. However, the jeweled bride's off-shoulder gown drew the attention of the Kano Islamic Police following her supposed inappropriate dressing, but it later died down. The pre-wedding pictures showed the couple dressed up beautifully, interlocking their arms as the groom could be seen gazing lovingly at the bride. Other pictures included the bride in a sequined gown and a peach-studded gown as she shone behind the camera. The glamorous wedding featured numerous opulent honorables and royal members. Another incredible news concerning the wedding that hit the internet was when every guest in attendance left with a souvenir of a customized iPhone 12 and an Apple iPad, as well as some other expensive gifts, making the total package to cost about 1.5 million naira per guest, and a total of over $1 billion naira for just souvenirs. And at the top, the wedding was believed to cost about $3 million. If you know you'll never be poor, type millionaire in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.